Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Josh, aka Rex, and this is the first time I'm covering a different game than Call of the Heroes on my YouTube channel. And this is Call of Duty Cold War, so let's kick it off. I will just talk about my opinion on Cold War multiplayer and the state it is in right now and some maybe like afterthoughts about that stuff. So the first thing I just want to talk about is the gunplay in this game. The gunplay sometimes feels solid, but overall it just feels like a mobile game ported to your PC. And therefore I will say from the start I'm not a fan of this new Call of Duty Cold War. I'm not a fan of this. It just doesn't feel like Call of Duty Black Ops should feel like, and here's why. If you guys go back to Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, these two games, Cold War fits in the middle between these two games if we were to like go after like timelines. So you just have Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Cold War and then Black Ops 2. These are the only Black Ops games you should consider playing or buying. If you thought about maybe getting Black Ops 3 at some point or 4, don't do it. These were complete garbage. Just forget that these are out there, they don't exist anymore, okay, let's make a cut. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was really brutal. The game was like overall feeling good and like rough, like a Call of Duty shooter with like a lot of violence, gore and blood, which is just what I look for when I play a Black Ops game. Black Ops 2 wasn't uncut at all, it just didn't feel good. It just was like, yo, you could shoot some legs off and that's like it. Nothing cool, nothing fancy. But it did the job. It was like a modern take on Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops Cold War on the other hand should feel pretty brutal because first off, all the films from the Cold War era, the like 80s vibe, they're pretty violent and just bloody and like agent-esque, like James Bond kind of shit. And I've seen Call of Duty Cold War get compared to games like GoldenEye a lot, and I think it takes some inspiration from that and it tries to carry on a different vibe. But we're not here to talk about the relatively awesome campaign, but we're going to talk about multiplayer because Call of Duty is associated with multiplayer more than campaigns. That's how it is, how it always will be. When you talk about Black Ops and multiplayer, the first thing that pops in your mind is Nuketown. Just like you going crazy on Nuketown in Black Ops 1, hiding behind the car on the right side of the map. In Black Ops 2, just being in the buildings and just farming, camping, doing some cool shotgun and some SMG kills. Like some of these cool kills, like the cool vibe that Call of Duty Black Ops and Nuketown carried across. So naturally, me being the old school Call of Duty player that I am, I went for Cold War and was like, yo, where's Nuketown? So I played some rounds, like casual rounds, because I didn't expect Nuketown to pop up on the Combined Arms part, the big mode in this game. So I was like, yeah, okay, so I can't find the map, so I'll just make a custom game and like sneak into it and like play it a little bit. So I made a custom game, bought, set up everything, and then went for maps, and I see like, oh, there's 8 maps, and I was like, Nuketown, but there isn't no Nuketown, there's no fucking Nuketown in this game. Nuketown will come out tomorrow, which is today for you guys when you watch this video. It should be out today. When you watch the video, Nuketown should be out. In the background you can see a gameplay on the map Armada, I think it's called, where I just like counter snipe because I got so pissed off at all these kids sniping that I just was like, fuck it, I'll just snipe back. In the end I'll get like 58 or 59 kills on this round, but there's just some extract from this round just to like have some gameplay in the background because I didn't really feel like record a game live because I'm playing with friends and the sound, everything, it would just not match. So I just did one of these rounds and just put it in the background. I'm not try-harding on this round, I just like, it was just a casual Saturday, Sunday evening Call of Duty round. Like, that's the way you should play the game if you just like come from work and you're like at the weekends you want to play a game and you want to see the newest Call of Duty and you play Black Ops, Cold War and just hop into multiplayer and get some kills, play a cool round, have some fun, then log off, go to sleep or whatever. That's the feeling I wanted to create when I played this game. It didn't work out, it just didn't work out. The multiplayer feels like there's no love for the maps, there's no love for details, no love for anything in this game. It just feels like this game has been rushed out way too fast, when they should have really focused on getting the game finished. But the state the game is in, it just still feels like you play the beta. And all of those who played the beta may agree, if I say so, that the beta was basically the finished game. They didn't really change anything much, they just basically put some more maps in, worked on the net code and just push it out, and that's it. They announced some nerfs for the MP5, the XM4 and stuff and the new farmers, which why do you always get nerf weapons? The only thing that should be nerfed is snipers. Snipers should always be, unless headshot, always be 2 hits to kill. That would make sense, right? So you can actually counter snipe or like evade getting sniped from the start of the round. Then there should be something like spawn protection, like the first 2 or 3 seconds of a game when you spawn in, or like basically when you respawn, just give him some like invincibility for 2 to 3 seconds so you can get out of the spawn without getting farmed by some douchebag. It's just the same. It's just boring. It just defeats the fun of the game when you just get spawn trapped and just makes no fun. People leave the game and this is how games die. So I played some rounds, I max leveled the XM4 in this game, which is the equivalent to the Commando from Black Ops 1, which is the weapon in Black Ops 1 felt so violent, so strong, so beefy, and it does none of that in the new Cold War. It just feels like an airsoft gun. Any weapon feels like an airsoft gun in this game. I don't speak about the recoil or something. The gunplay isn't working right, it's just not gunplay how it should be in a Call of Duty game. And if you guys played Modern Warfare, yes, it's kinda unfair to compare these two games because Cold War is obviously not as superior as Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare beats Cold War in every aspect. At least 5 to 10 times. And you just can see that they went to try to copy Modern Warfare with Cold War and just give it a new theme. You can just tell by the menu is the same, it's just the same. Same way everything is built up, it just looks just the same, like the gunsmith and everything, it just looks the same but less good. You also got stickers and different kind of charms for your weapons, which I don't know why you would put these in a shooter game. It just takes immersion away from a shooter if you put stupid stickers and charms for weapons into a fucking game. So apparently they'll add a battle pass for this game and link Warzone and Modern Warfare with Cold War, which is a mistake. I don't know why they do this. Yeah, we all know money. They do it because of money, so people buy the battle pass and shit and get some Cold War unlocks and just, yeah, it's weird. I don't know why you would ever try to get Warzone associated with the Black Ops franchise. These two have nothing in common and nothing, and I don't know why they do it. It just gotta be about the money. And you pay $60 for this, and I know $60 is a lot of money for some people, and some people may wait for Xmas and Christmas and other days like Easter, like Black Friday sales to buy a Black Ops. So those people, I would say just wait till it's really at least 50% reduced. Right now, you're not getting a $60 game. You're getting I would say at least 10, but max 25 to $30 game when you buy Black Ops. It just feels like a Steam release, to be honest, like a Greenlight release. It's that bad. And yes, I'm not a Call of Duty hater. I played Call of Duty for all my life and I actually love Call of Duty. I love the franchise, but I think that the first revive after many fails was Modern Warfare. I mean, World War II was kind of shit. You guys played that? Black Ops 4, bullshit. These games were horrible and not really well received by the public. Nobody talks about these anymore. But about Modern Warfare, people will still talk in a couple of years. Black Ops, not so much. Black Ops is just falling into the same trap with all the other CODs which tried to be new but just failed in the past. And here's what I think happened, because Battlefield got a lot of bigger franchise. Battlefield always was the bigger brother to Call of Duty. It is superior in many ways. The only thing that Battlefield cannot do what Call of Duty does is the small CQB arcade style shooter game. Battlefield was bigger, better, and always it just was better. Let's just say it like this. I'm an OG COD fan, but I just gotta admit Battlefield always was better. And Battlefield failed with Battlefield 5, they failed so hard. The game didn't deliver and just got discontinued, support is stopping for this game, and there's nothing to gain from this game anymore. Battlefield's top games still will be Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. That's about it, there's nothing else to play there. And the same thing for Call of Duty would always be MW2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, the new Modern Warfare, and Cold War is not going to be one of these games you just want to play in a couple of years and just get back on grinding. What they're trying to do with Cold War is just copying Modern Warfare to an extent which is just getting fucking ridiculous. You don't have to copy it, it just could be its own good game. And having it got 8 maps at the release of the fucking game, 8 multiplayer maps. It's ridiculous, it's just stupid. It's the least amount of maps any COD ever got. That's ridiculous. Even Black Ops 1 had 11 or 14 maps at the start, I think 11, which is really good with all the DLC stuff. So that's really good part on their side, but the new game it's just trying to do this. People like this in Modern Warfare, the free content coming to the game every month and every season and stuff. So people like that and they just try to mimic that so hard, but it's not working. It's just not working for Black Ops. And the good thing is I'm not getting paid by anybody if I say this, so I can just be open and free about the game and the state it's in right now. I think Black Ops has a lot of potential. It can be good, it just can. But they just kind of go down the wrong path here again. The new prestige system as well, that's the system that gotta be changed. It just feels fucking weird. You don't even have to press prestige anymore, basically. It just does that for you, but it doesn't reset your weapons, nothing. It just goes on, you earn season levels, which is just, why? This is the big why. I'm just always asking, like, why would you do this? This is just ridiculous. It makes no sense. It just takes immersion and like fun away. Because if I'm Prestige, I want to like play again. I want to do all this stuff again, because that is what Prestige is for. Just resetting and just being like, yo, I made it through the whole thing again. So I'm Prestige 2 now and 3, and you just made it all the way to Prestige 10 or 15, whatever you want to call it. So you're good at the game. But nowadays you can just basically just kill and you will get Prestige automatically and nothing is going to reset. It's kind of boring. It makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Prestige makes no sense in this game. And that's really sad. Like, it's actually really sad. That being said, I want to end this video here. Call of Duty does not feel like a $60 game. It feels like a 10, 15, 25 bucks, $30 game. Like a low-end budget production. It just feels like a DLC. It just feels like a DLC. I gotta say this, Modern Warfare Remastered was better than Black Ops.